Hey, this is Briley.
Hi, it's Zach.
Hey, it's Reagan.
This is Peyton.
I'm Jacob.
Hey, it's Briley.
Hey, it's Joanna.
I'm Will.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good Friday morning, Redskins, and welcome to March. We are joined this morning by Kaylee Cooper and Logan Wilson. They are leaders of the Loudon High School track and field team and are here to help us with the morning announcements for today, Friday, March 1st, 2024. First, thanks so much to the students that helped with 8th grade tours yesterday. I really appreciate all of your Redskin pride. That is such a big help to us. Also, thanks to all of those that made the National Honor Society induction happen last night. Lots of folks to do there, led by Miss Hicks. Thank you for all the hard work that you guys do for our students. Now, like I said, we've got Kaylee and we've got Logan. They're more than just part of our track team, but that's what they're doing right now currently. So we want to talk about track and field, and that's something that I really, really enjoy talking about. So let's start with Kaylee. What events do you do, and what is your best event?
I basically do anything and everything.
Okay, so you got to talk to us like we are clueless with track and field. So,
Okay.
what specific events would you say that you would like? Okay, so on Saturday when you guys go to Farragut, what are you going to compete in? Do you think?
I'm doing the 800, 400, and high jump.
Okay, so 800, that's two. If you go out to our track, that's 2 laps around our track. 400 is obviously 1 lap around our track, and then what was the other one?
The high jump.
High
Jump over
jump.
the high bar.
Okay, so she's obviously well-rounded, can do lots of things. Middle distance, I guess you'd call that.
Well,
Sprint, kind of
I
long
would be
distance
doing the
sprints.
200, but it's the last race, and coach doesn't want to stay there that long.
Okay, so nobody's competing in the 200.
Nope.
So, okay, what's your favorite? If you
My
had-
favorite is the 200.
200.
Yeah.
Okay, 200, obviously half a lap.
Yeah.
I also do everything, but tomorrow I'm doing the 800, the 100, and Coach threw me in shot put.
Okay, so you're not normally a thrower.
Mm.
Okay, good. So, but man, those are very difficult events. I'd never competed in the 800. 400's hard enough. It's
800's
an incredibly
scary.
hard
Yeah, I
event.
hate the 800.
So, props to you guys for doing that. Do you have a favorite?
200.
Okay. And then, so for both of you, how are things going as practice has kind of started up, cranked up? I know we got got interrupted by
Yeah.
weather a couple times, but how are things going?
Pretty good. I think we have a solid team this year
Okay.
for the
Yeah.
guys and the
It
girls.
started out a little rough, but it's gotten a lot better as we got more
Were there
conditioned.
any, and I hate to put you on the spot with names, or is there anybody who has joined this year that you feel like is going to really have an impact, or?
Just joined? or-
Yes, just joined. We're going to get to the other ones in just a minute.
Coach said Selena, like who girl who played soccer.
Okay.
I'd
She'll
say-
be doing the 4x that goes to state.
Okay.
Cooper Courier.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Shout out to those two. So what are some athletes on your team that you feel like, other than those two, that you feel like are really fun to watch, and why?
I'd definitely say Drew Schmieder jumping over those hurdles.
Okay. So Drew's a hurdler, and Drew is good at lots of things as well,
Oh,
isn't
yeah.
he? Okay. And
I like to watch Nolan run the 400. He's like,
Nolan Bassett.
yeah.
Yeah. So you guys have some pretty talented people. Anybody else you want to mention while we're at it? Hate to leave anybody out, but those are two that.
No.
All right, we'll move on. All right. So, what do you guys like most about track and field? How long have you been doing it off your whole time here? Or?
I started my sophomore year.
Okay.
I started in 6th grade.
Okay. So you,
Yeah.
you both have been doing it for long enough to know lots of things about track and field. What do you like most about it?
Probably just the environment. Everyone's super nice.
Okay.
Yeah, like Kaylee said, just like the team and everything.
Now, have either of you played other sports before?
Mhm.
Yeah, I play soccer.
Okay. Compare it, Kaylee, to soccer, and what the difference is, because some people may think, well, track's just like a normal team sport, but it's not.
Soccer is like the environment is completely different. I mean, it's
It's
just.
a total team sport,
Yeah.
right? You're working as a team.
I mean, track is kind of a team sport. Like, you're cheering for each other, and like if you're in a relay, then it's a team sport, but it's completely different.
Right. More of an individual sport.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I played football, it's the same. You had to work together as a team. But with track, because, there's a lot of kids that aren't in relays, you're just working to get PRs. And
So it's more of an individual sport. And you may have heard him say relays. Relays are where you have four people working together as a team, but really that's the only time it's a team sport, correct? It's
Yes.
mainly just working on your own. All right. So with that, get out and watch at least once. Get out and watch these guys on our track team in their meets. You have one on Saturday. That's at Farragut,
Yeah,
correct?
Farragut.
That'll be a long all day affair, I'd say.
Yeah.
But talk about the home meets that we have.
it's March 19th.
And then April 12th.
So March 19th, the week we come back from spring break, and then April 12th, which is,
Yeah, far out.
man, it'll get here before you know it, though. So get out and watch these guys. It is super fun. You don't have to stay the whole time. It's one of those you can kind of come and watch for a little while and leave. You could even come back. They tend to last a long time.
Yeah.
But it's an excellent thing to watch. All right. Have you heard of the lightning round? If you've watched announcements before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you some questions. We're going to hit it quickly, and then we are going to move on. First thing that comes to your mind, no wrong answer. Okay? There's no wrong answer. Can't say anything wrong. One event, Kaylee, in track and field that I don't do that I wish I could do if I was good enough.
Long jump.
Okay? Same
I'd
question.
say high jump.
Long jump and high jump. One event in track and field that I would quit before I would do.
The 2 mile. There's no way.
Yeah, definitely the 2 mile.
2 mile. How many laps around that track out there is 2 miles?
8.
8 laps. Okay. And they can go, can't they?
Yeah.
It's like almost like a sprint, those guys that are
Yeah, they
good
do
at
an
that.
800 pace for
Okay.
a 2 mile.
A young teammate that will be great before they graduate. Kaylee.
Emma
Who?
Curtis.
Emma Curtis, okay.
Nolan Bassett, if you count that young, he's
Yep,
a sophomore.
he's a
so-
sophomore. I count that as young. Off track here. Favorite class that you've ever taken at LHS?
I'd say mechanics. Mr.
Mechanics with who?
Bivens.
Mr. Bivens, yes.
My art class was pretty fun.
Art
with,
class with
not Smith.
Miss Stickle.
Stickle, yeah.
Miss Stickle. Okay, so shout out to Mr. Bivens. Shout out to Miss Stickle. Talent show is coming up. You must pick one. Sing a solo in front of a huge crowd or dance alone in front of a huge crowd. Kaylee.
I guess sing, 'cause I suck at dancing.
Okay.
No, I dance. I can't sing.
Okay. Singer, dancer. All right, we've got an act. You can sign up. Person at LHS that has had the greatest impact on you and why? We'll start with you.
Does it have to be a teacher or could it be a student?
Well, I told you there's no wrong answers.
I'd
We've
say
never had a
Dylan
student.
Hanchey.
Wow. Okay.
'Cause-
Dylan Hanchey. He was a senior last year, class of 2023. Why?
Ever since I met him in football, we just became best friends. And he's just kind of like led me.
Okay. So Morelli, who was back in the control room the other day when we said we were going to do track and field, called you the Dylan Hanchey of this year's track team. So that would be a major compliment to you, wouldn't it?
Yes.
All right. Good. I love it. Shout out to Dylan. Person at LHS has had the most impact on you while you've been here.
I guess I'll go with another student, Elizabeth Bright.
Elizabeth Bright. Okay,
Right,
that's
good
class of
question.
2023 as well.
Mhm.
Why? Why Elizabeth?
She's just always been there for me, and she also ran track with me. We became really close through track.
Okay, so 2 students get shouted out to 2 former students. Hopefully they'll watch it. But if you can get a hold of them, tell them to watch it. That would be very special for them. Speaking of special, let's take care of business today so you guys can leave here stress-free until Monday when we return. Next week is another 4-day week for you guys. Let's just get it done. Have a fantastic Friday, Redskins. We are, and we hope you'll join us.
Here's the story of a lovely lady who was bringing up 3 very lovely girls. All of them had hair of gold, like their mother, the youngest one in curls.
It's the story of a man named Brady who was busy with 3 boys of his own. They were 4 men living all together, yet they were all alone. Till the one day when the lady met this fellow, and they knew that it was much more than a hunch, that this group must somehow form a family. That's the way we all became the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. That's the way